Hey, what's going on everybody? TJ here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Ricta Chrome Clouds. These are the 54mm 92A urethane hardness. So I'm actually about to put these on my board right now with some new bearings. If you want to see the tutorial on how to do that, then click this little tag up here. If not, then enjoy this review in about a month from now when I ride these for a while so I can let you know what I think about them. Alright, so it's actually been 9 months since I made the intro to this video. I've been skating these wheels ever since, and I have to admit, I really like them. They're really cool wheels. Here, as you can see, they are definitely not 54mm anymore. They're definitely getting worn down quite a bit. Yeah, I decided to show what the actual purpose of these wheels are. Let's be real here. You want to get these wheels if you are finding yourself skating the street or having a park that has really rough ground or rough ramps. That's what these wheels are best for if you are still doing tricks. So I got some clips while I was in Colombia like 2 weeks ago and showed you guys what it's like to skate on rough and weird different grounds. It's definitely way different than your typical hard wheel. So check out some clips and then we'll talk about the pros and the cons. Alright, so yeah, once again, I actually really like these wheels. I know that you guys don't want to sit here for forever, so let's cut to the chase and talk about the pros and the cons. Starting with the pros. Definitely the main pro, and the reason that these are even wheels is because they are great for skating on rough surfaces. Sidewalks, the streets, if you street skate a lot, or if you have a skate park that's got really rough ground, these wheels are awesome for it. Coming from my hard wheels and going to these, I could definitely tell a huge difference in it. There weren't like, there's one skate park in particular is really coming to mind, and the ground is so rough, and I love the park. The ground's so rough though that it takes your speed away, so it's even hard to like get up the A ramp to hit anything because your speed is just so slow by the time you get there. And it makes your like legs vibrate. You know what I'm talking about, that feeling like if you're on the street skating and your legs vibrate so much that your feet start to go numb. These will definitely help against that, and they help you to maintain speed over rough ground as well. Like you saw in the clips before, I was riding over bricks and all these different things, like rocky steps and stuff, and I was still able to pop and ride and do whatever I wanted, So that's a major plus. This is why these wheels are made. They're still a trick wheel, but they're soft enough to handle the streets and rough skate parks. And by the way, they're not so soft that they bounce. If you've ever skated like a longboard type wheel that are bigger and a lot softer, and when you pop and you land, it's like got like a little bounce to it. These wheels will not do that. So you can still hit a stair set or anything else, big gaps, whatever, and you're not going to balance on the landing. These are still a trick wheel, but they're very smooth. Maybe good for a filmer as well that does also still like to do tricks. These are really nice and smooth wheels, and I do highly recommend them for that reason. Alright, and now let's talk about the cons of this wheel. So one major con is that it's going to probably wear down faster than a hard wheel will. I know that mine definitely did. Here you can see the size is much different than the first initial clip of this video. They were 54mm, I don't even know how small they are now. They definitely still got some meat on them. They do have some life. I can still skate them if I wanted, but I do want to go back up to a bigger wheel just because of my style of skating lately. I like to skate transition and vert lately, and I just want to have a bigger wheel for that. So even though that these still can be used as wheels, they just got way too small for me personally. And I think that they got smaller faster than hard wheels that I've had in the past. So that is a con. They do wear down faster because they're soft. All right, and another con that is actually really, really barely even a con, just because they handled this situation extremely well. My one wheel did flat spot a little bit. They are a softer wheel, and I honestly expected them to flat spot easier than they actually did. I honestly didn't even realize that I had a flat spot until today when I was prepping for this video and decided to really like check and feel my wheels and notice that one of my wheels is flat spotted. So it's not even enough that I can notice it at the skate park, but now that I realize it, I do feel that there is like a small flat spot on one of my wheels. They handled very, very well for being soft. I do a lot of power slides and vert slides and things like that. So they were able to actually handle power sliding and the flat spot dilemma very, very well. They did flat spot, but definitely held up a lot better than I expected. Another con, and this is probably like a personal thing, is that at first they will not screech. Like if you like power slide, they weren't screeching, and I love that sound. I don't know, it's a personal thing, not really that big of a deal, but like if you're on like a vert wall or something and you carve it, right, and let the wheels like screech around it, like I just love that sound. I think it just sounds so sick. And these weren't doing that for me, and it was just a personal thing that I just like to hear that sound. So I guess that could be a con. Here's a pro and a con. They got harder over time. And why that's a con is because they weren't as soft and flowing over like all these rocks and pebbles and all the stuff as they were when I first got them. But it's a pro because I started to get my screech back. And here, check it out. You know that sound? That's what I'm talking about. I love that sound, and as these started to get older and started to wear down, they got harder and they started to screech again. So that was pretty cool. All right, and overall, I just want to say that these are great wheels. They're awesome wheels. I do highly recommend them. They're great for street skating, they're great for rough skate parks, and they're great for smooth skate parks too. They feel great on any terrain. That's what they are. These are like all-terrain type of wheels. Maybe not like dirt or snow, but you get what I'm saying. All right, I highly recommend the wheels. If you want to pair for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below. Take you over to Amazon. You can do whatever you got to do. Get your own wheels. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends if they are also looking for new wheels. Maybe you have a buddy that rides street a lot, and this would be great for them. And that'll do it. If you want to see more reviews, mostly skateboarding, I do a lot of other extreme sports, BMX, snow skating, skimboarding, as well as skate park tours and the occasional how-to. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to see any of that stuff, and don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified on the next video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.